I remember the first time I stood before 1,000 people to speak. The stage was huge, the spotlight was on me, and everybody else was in the dark, and I could not see anyone. I had spoken numerous number of times earlier, doing corporate presentations to motivational talks. But that day, for the first time, to 1,000 plus audience, I could feel my palms sweaty, my mouth was dry, my whole body was trembling, and there was a pain in my neck. My legs were shaking, and I could feel that my entire body was tensed. I was so used to speaking before groups. I didn't know why this was happening to me. Stage fear, glossophobia, speech anxiety, getting cold feet. Any of these words could probably describe all the physiological symptoms I was really feeling at that point in time. In fact, an anxiety in speaking before people does not happen simply because you are not used to speaking before them. It can happen at any point of time, even if you are a reputed and a credible and a long term veteran speaker. So, a lot of us are born with just two fears, by the way, a fear of loud noises and a fear of falling. All the other fears that we develop, and the list can be huge if you go online and look for the phobias that we can develop. All the other fears we develop over time, either through our parents, friends, environment, upbringing, or some kind of a mindset that happens to us over a period of time. Stage fear and performance anxiety, speech anxiety, is a part of small subset of performance anxiety, and it could happen to not just somebody who's giving a speech or a talk. It could happen to somebody who's performing on stage. Even a musician can have performance anxiety. Somebody that's playing a sport in a stadium full of people can have performance anxiety. How many times has Sachin Tendulkar not hit amazing innings for us? And how many times has he also not really not been able to hit any balls at all and just happens to be duck out? How many times have we not felt what's happening? Why this sudden shift? Performance happens with a combination of skill and a combination of mindset at that point of time. His skill does not obviously change. The same level of batting skill Sachin has first, also he has in the second scenarios, maybe even better over a period of time. But it is the mindset at that point of time that creates a sense of performance anxiety that could derail at that point of time that person's performance. Of course, luck also definitely has a role sometimes, in fact, probably even many times. And we can never remove out the role of luck. So, maybe we cannot eliminate or get rid of these scenarios and these situations. But if we practice and if we apply some simple techniques to ourselves, we can find ways to enhance our confidence and to reduce the anxiety that we might feel when we have to do these large audiences or in front of audiences, talks or other performances. So, speech anxiety or stage fear is a communication based anxiety that happens whether when we are in front of people or expected to be in front of people to talk to them. In short, it is the fear of speaking in public. And there are a lot of us who go through this fear at varying levels, some to a certain extent of nervous anxiety, and many others to a large extent where they can't even get on the stage. This video and this course is going to talk to you about a few techniques that you can apply to overcome or to reduce this speech anxiety or what we call as stage fear.